Hello YouTube, this is MintyJosh19, and in today's GTA Online video, I'm going to be making Agent Gibbs from NCIS. I'm going to be making his 1970s, I think it's a 70 or 71, Dodge Challenger. So, the history behind this Challenger is pretty decent. Gibbs bought the car when he was, like, I want to say a teenager before he joined the Marine Corps. And after he left Stillwater, Pennsylvania, he left the car there, and he hasn't seen it since he was a teenager, which was like 30 years ago or more, something like that. And anyway, and over time, his dad, if my history is right, his dad actually finished the car for Gibbs and kept it. And in, I think it's season 6 of NCIS, when Gibbs actually goes home, back to Stillwater, there was an incident where one of the NCIS issued Dodge Chargers was burnt, and Gibbs's father actually revealed that he had a car and showed it to Gibbs, and it was the Challenger. And then at the end of the episode, Gibbs actually takes it back to Washington with him, and it can be seen in another episode after that, where Gibbs and Tobias are driving it for an undercover mission to try and stop a semi-truck hijacking containing 2 rare cars. I'm not sure about the history after that. I don't think you see it anymore. I'm not 100% sure. I'm still on season 7 or 8. But as you can see, I've already made it. I'm just gonna be showing you, how to make it, the paint scheme, the tires, pretty much everything I did. Let me just go to Los Angeles Customs. I'm gonna be turning on passive mode because I met a guy who was using a God mode glitch. There we go. So I shot him with the RC tank, but he didn't die. So, all right. But anyway, now that we're at Los Angeles Customs, so the car we're gonna use for this build is the Gauntlet Classic. It can be found on the Southern San Andreas Super Autos. I want this car, but I'll get that later. Here it is. The Gauntlet Classic. This car is based off the the Dodge Challenger, my bad. If you completed a heist with the car, a Diamond Casino heist as a leader with this vehicle, then you can buy for $461,250. That's the trade price. If not, then you haven't done the trade price yet, like I haven't, then it's $615,000. Now, I haven't upgraded the engine or anything yet, but I did add my, little custom features to it. So when you buy the car, there's 2 different yellows you can use to build it. The bumpers, I just kind of left it with a stock bumper. I think it looks better that way. Rear bumper, I can't talk today. I just kept the stock bumpers on it. The chassis, I put on, because his car in the TV series didn't have one, I ended up putting in the Mark IV racing cage, just because I do that with all my cars. I haven't upgraded the engine. Exhaust, I used the Bach exhaust on it. I'm not sure if that's what he has. I couldn't find a picture of it. The fenders, I don't think he has these little vents on it, so I just left those off. The grill, I just kept it stock. You don't have to, but I did. The hood, you want to use the Ridgeline hood. This is the stock hood with the carbon scoop. You can use this. And then the third one down is the Ridgeline. So that's the one I chose. Horn, I kept the same. I didn't upgrade the headlights yet. I'm not going to put an underglow to it. The livery, I'm mad that the black stripe doesn't actually continue all the way to the back as dark as it does up front. I'm actually mad about that. I mean, you could use the twin black stripes. But I like this one better because he does have all the black decals on it. So I used the black Bravado. I think to say so. Plate. Actually, I'm going to do it right now. I'm going to put my custom plate on it. There we go. The rear fenders, I didn't do anything to because, again, it's stock. Okay, so here's the color I chose. You can use the yellow, but to me that looks kind of orange-ish. So I chose the race yellow for both secondary and primary. Trim color, that's just, you know, the padding on the roll cage, the headliner, and the dash, and the doors. I used black for that. The roof, you don't really need to do anything to the roof. I mean, yeah, you don't need to do anything. The skirts, I used a primary custom skirt on it, just because I don't think he has the chrome. So, the spoiler, he does have a spoiler on his car. You want to use the low level spoiler. This is the fourth one down, because you start off at none, then you go to the ducktail spoiler, then the inset ducktail spoiler, to the low level spoiler. Suspension, this is stock. I use street, make it into, you know, lowered it just a bit, but not, you know, all the way down. So, transmission, I didn't upgrade it yet, didn't put the turbo on it yet. The wheels, you want to use muscle cars, just go to stock. And in my opinion, the best rims to use, don't quote me on this, but the best rims to use are the El Jefes. They're number 16 out of 19 on the list. They're very similar to what he has on his car in the film. Again, I'm not sure if you want to do that. And you just want to leave them alloy. Edge bulletproof tires. I don't think he has any tire design on his car, so I'm not going to add any. Now, normally he has stock clear windows. I use a light smoke. You know, you don't want to use limo or dark smoke because it's too dark, so I just added light smoke to it. And that's pretty much it. And that's how you make Leroy Jethro Gibbs 1970 Dodge Challenger from NCIS. So, yeah. I actually shot this video last night, but I was having trouble with my Streamlabs on my computer kept freezing. I think it's just a lag. So I ended up having to shoot it over my phone. Or not my phone, through the Xbox itself. And so there was no commentary, so I'm glad I finally got it working again. If you see my couple videos I made earlier, one of them was Sea of Thieves. I will be finishing up that one. Finishing Chapter 2. It's a funny thing. I actually started finishing Chapter 2. I got all to the point where all I had to do was sail back to Bell. However, I forgot something in Chapter 2 that can only be attained, so I have to go and redo it, but I have till March 3rd to do it, so. Yeah. That's it for this video. Hit the like and subscribe button below. Don't forget to leave a comment, and I will see you all next time.